welcome to this month's video where I had something originally planned, been procrastinating on it, I found a day to film, got ready and decided to scrap the whole idea for something different. So this is a video celebrating 10 years being a RWBY fan. So yes, back in February 2016, I don't remember which day it was, but discovered the show RWBY on YouTube. I have a video out there. Actually, I have a whole playlist of RWBY because this show has changed my life and we're going to talk about it. So yeah, I have a story explaining how I got into RWBY, and I was talking about it the other day with someone and I was like, oh yeah, like 2016 and all this stuff. I'm like, that's when I first started watching this show. That's crazy to think just how much time has passed and how much I've gotten involved with this fandom. So like I said before, I had this silly little skit video planned out and showing pictures of like past cosplays, past videos and things like that, but I just don't have the energy, so I'm gonna do a one-shot video instead with some editing. But I'll show you my little setup and what I had planned. I got the blanket out, all the plushies. Oh, I need Blake left. And my t-shirt, that was gonna be the last one. There's the script. Ozpin's holding a little cookie. So yeah, I was gonna do it like volume by volume because it was kind of like year by year. Each volume came out, like, 1 and 2 and 3. I watched all together, and then volume 4, I saw that around the end of 2016. That's right, because it was like we were on our honeymoon when it came out and stuff. And I was like, oh, I gotta wait until we get back. So, like watching Chibi, I was gonna bring up Chibi again because that's what I watched to cure my depression. It is so much fun to quote all the Chibi lines. Let's see, volume 6, which I cried a lot. I was gonna bring up an old TikTok video with Pyrrhanicos and the leaf and stuff like that, but I was like, that video is probably way down in the archives. So, in 2020, right before the pandemic happened and all that, I started my role-playing page, I started cosplaying, coming up on 6 years of cosplay. That's kind of freaky too. Oh no. Oh, it's crazy. So I started cosplaying as Nora, who I was just in today. You can go check out TikTok and Instagram for all my fun little Nora Valkyrie posts, as well as little AUs and different characters I do as her, because I love her, obviously. Huge fan of Nora. It's the Nora show, yes. Share like some RWBY merch. You can check that out on my Nora Valkyrie role-playing page, as well as Penny Pondina. Those two girlies. Role-playing has kind of been quiet until we get some news, which I'll talk about here in a second. And then 2021, that was when RWBY Volume 8 came out, and I was already making other RWBY cosplays like Glenda, Ruby Rose, Pyrrha, Penny. 2022 is when I went to my first convention. I have a vlog out there somewhere. I went as Nora Valkyrie. It was so much fun getting to be her. And that's also the year that RWBY Ice Queendom came out. I think a lot of people forget about RWBY Ice Queendom. I don't, because I have an OC that's the adopted child of one of the characters from RWBY Ice Queendom, so no, haven't forgotten. And then in 2023, that's when RWBY Volume 9 came out. Actually, we all just celebrated 3 years of when RWBY Volume 9 premiered, and it's like, whoa, it's been that long. Hands down one of my favorite ones, especially the soundtrack. I've been listening to the soundtrack recently in hopes that we would get news for Volume 10. Give us. And that's also the year that RWBY Justice League came out, which I have several interviews over on Demon Interviews talking about RWBY Justice League as well. 2024 was not a great start to the year for RWBY fans because that's when Rooster Tea shut down. And it was like RWBY, the whole show was up in the air. Where does the IP go? Where do we go? Where's our home? So, and then that's when RWBY was it bought out? I don't know, but RWBY was adopted by Viz Media, to say the least. I didn't do, we did a Demon Interviews video on Rooster Teeth thoughts, like about the whole company, but we never did a RWBY and what we think about Viz Media, so maybe in the future. 2024 also started Team Jalapeno short stories. You can go check that out. Gen Mouse 45 Wattpad, an archive of our own. Reacting to Viz Media, maybe that was on my personal channel. Or maybe that was TikTok. I don't remember. Somewhere out there, I'm reacting to it. And then, I cosplayed as Weiss, so I got 2 out of 4 girls done. Hopefully one of these days I will do Blake or Yang next. I don't know. And then 2025, so last year, You know, slowly getting news about RWBY Volume 10, having hope, all this stuff. So I was gonna put like the wiki on the computer screen and then just have me on the floor. Because that's how I feel right now. It's like, something, give us anything, just small morsel. So like I said, so the show has changed my life. You know, I love the characters, I love the story, I love the Grimm brother fairy tales. That's something I enjoy. I love Wizard of Oz. I read all the books, the whole entire series as a little girl, and I'm hoping that they tie in more with that. So we'll see. So, you know, I know a couple folks lately have been like, well, we're not getting any news. I don't think there is anything. But it's like they just moved like maybe a year and a half ago to Viz Media, somewhere around in there. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take patience, you know. But even if they drop like a sample song or character design or one of those, what do they call it? Not templates, but the, you know how at the end credits they show like the art designs of like different places or machines, different things like that. Grimm. Ooh, a new Grimm. Yes, Desert Grimm. That'd be exciting. So yeah, I have hope that we will have news sometime in the near future. I don't know when, but you know, in the meantime, this is what I've been telling folks too. In the meantime, like, I'm still cosplaying. I just cosplayed as Nora and Fairy Nora. I love those two. Listen to music, like I said, for a RWBY Volume 9 soundtrack. It's good, very, very good. I'm doing a rewatch, so right now, you know, each month Viz Media does like the Blu-ray, you know, like, hey, like this volume's out. I bought all of them on YouTube, so I get no ads. Yay. So I bought all 9 volumes. I gotta figure out how to get RWBY Ice Queendom. Oh, I have all of Justice League. That's the other one, but I gotta figure out Ice Queendom. It's a later problem. Future gen problem. But right now I'm kind of doing a rewatch as they're releasing each month, so I need to get on Volume 8. I started watching a little bit, and then I was like, I gotta stop for a little bit. But I need to do it. I'll do that later. Except for continuing to cosplays and posting videos like this. Yay! So, yeah, so 10 years being in the RWBY fandom. It's been a ride. I never thought I'd be in, well, no, I shouldn't say. I was gonna say, I've never been in a fandom this long. That's a lie. I've been in the RWBY fandom for much, much longer. Those videos pop off, so yeah, I can't say that. I've been in the RWBY fandom since I was like 7 years old. And I'm not revealing my age, but that's a long, long time, so yeah. This one's probably a close second. This one's near and dear to my heart. I love the show, I love the characters, I love the story. You know, it's just, it has such a good feel-good message, and I'm so excited to see all the characters. I'm really hoping Nora gets a new design, even though it's like, alright, I'm going to make that cosplay, and they're gonna make my melody, but anyway. So, yeah, 10 years. RWBY. Woohoo. Volume 10. Hopefully, my guess, we want to do predictions. At first, my original guess was there was going to be, like, some sort of tease by the end of, like, whenever all this stuff came out, like, April and May. Either, like, a trailer, a tease, even if it's, like, a 10-second clip or something of, like, an animation or an art design. Anything. Maybe. I think right now I'm kind of like, I don't know, we'll see. But I definitely would say by the end of 2026, there's gotta be something. It's gotta be something. By then it'll be 10 years since Volume 4 came out. So, maybe Volume 10, 6 volumes later, like, you're in a whole new area. So, yeah. That's my guess. End of 2026, like October, November range. Or, like, early next year, like February, March would be best prediction. Because it is different, because like they try to release them like weekly. I know Volume 8 was kind of, it was like a couple weeks they didn't have it. Of course they take like their Christmas break and stuff, that's fine, but yeah, it's not gonna be like Amazing Digital Circus, hashtag not sponsored, but like, you know, they release one like every couple months, or you know, Knights of Guinevere just got greenlit. I'm so excited for that one, like shows like that. So they do like to post them. I like to binge them, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Volume 10, so 10 years later, Volume 10. Maybe that's what they're doing. Ooh, just for me. No. So the show's been out since 2012. I can't unlock Wiki because I'm recording, so I'm going off my memory, and yeah. Or was it 2013? Had to be 2013. 2012 was whenever the Red trailer came out. Here we go. Whoa. I just have the RWBY wiki and the Dragon Prince wiki in my head, so yeah. See, that's another show. The Dragon Prince, which I have posted on here. Oh, we're not doing that this year. Ooh. Never mind, you didn't hear that. Editor Jen, edit that out. But yeah, the Dragon Prince fandom is also suffering, so. And they've given us stuff. They've given us little teasers and trailers and art designs and stuff, and then now we're also in radio silence. But boy howdy, would it be funny if RWBY and the Dragon Prince both came out at the same time. I'd have content for months. I'd be a very busy girl though. Yeah. But that's fine. So I have hope it will come. It'll be great. I'm excited for the music and the costumes and hearing the girls and everybody else. So, and Coco Adele. Yes, my girl, Coco. Yes. Very, very excited. So he's excited to be a RWBY fan for 10 years. I don't think I'm leaving this fandom anytime soon. Got a couple little plans here and there. Like I said before, I have my own original characters. Part 3's coming out this summer. Got some short stories out there. Little fun, fluffy moments. So, you know, I want to continue doing, like, predictions. And I want to continue doing, like, fun little Nora outfits. I have a bunch. I'm not going to count them. But there's a bunch. There's a lot of Nora outfits that I've done. Just go find them. So, but yeah, I just want to say thank you, RWBY. Thank you, RWBY, for making an awesome show. Hopefully it's not going anywhere anytime soon, but I'm hoping Volume 10 comes out soon. It will be amazing, and I will not shut up about it. I will not. So hopefully you all enjoyed this random little take video. Wasn't the plan, but I think it worked out better this way than editing a whole bunch of stuff. So, because I gotta edit a Weiss video that I did out in the snow. That's also fun. So, snow days, yay! So, but yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Let me know down below, how long have you been watching RWBY for? What are some of your favorite moments from RWBY? And what are your predictions for when we'll hear, like, RWBY Volume 10 news and / or when RWBY Volume 10 might come out? Just random guesses. Nothing set in stone, not yet. Power in the word yet. Gonna hold on to that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Might do a little bit of sewing and then some Cosplay Tea Time stuff. Go check it out. Cosplay Tea Time. And I will see you all in another video. So as always, peace, love, and kindness. Bye everyone.